Okay guys, so today this video is about, my hair. Today this video is about this Bridgerton style dress that I made. Obviously it's not a direct copy of any of the dresses in Bridgerton. The sleeves and the waistline are just very similar to the dresses worn in the show, so I figured I'd call it a Bridgerton dress. So this is a video about how I made it. The footage that I have of me making this is very limited, so I don't have any footage of me actually sewing it because honestly, I did this pretty freaking randomly. So I basically was just really bored one summer evening and decided to cut out a dress. And then I had to finish and completely sew it all together and all that. And so, yeah, that's how I started making this. So I'm gonna do a voiceover and show you the photos that I have of it and explain what I did to create it. I did create this dress from a pattern though, so unlike my first dress video, which I only partially used a pattern for, so if you want to make this same dress you can. I don't know if the pattern's still sold in stores, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's pretty easy to find. So anyways, let's get into this video. Okay guys, so this is voiceover me. So first things first I did is I found that I have a heck ton of this just like yellow fabric in my fabric bin, so I decided that that would be the perfect thing to use for the lining of this dress because I didn't want to buy anything else to use. And one thing to note is I think I literally spent $0 on this dress because I had all the materials at home. So that's kind of where the beginning of this started, was that I just had random stuff at home that I could use. So this is a picture of the pattern I used. It's this McCall's pattern. As you can see, the dresses on there are very Bridgerton-y. There's the strap. There's the ones that are just straps, and then there's the one with the poofy sleeves. I did the dress in pink because I didn't want to do the sheer overlay type thing. I just wanted to use the tablecloth fabric that I had, which is part of the story is I was just really bored one summer day and I had this like giant tablecloth and I had always wanted to turn it into a very pretty dress. So I finally found the right pattern to use for it and just decided to cut it out because I was super bored. So the other photo that's shown is a photo of the back of it to show you the measurements, and I think I did the smallest size maybe. I'm unsure of which size I did, not gonna lie, but the measurements are all on the back if any of you are curious about it. So the next thing on here is a video of me cutting out some of the shell fabric. So I'm going to stop talking and let that go, and then I will tell you more about what I did. Alright, this is the fabric laid out with the one pattern piece on it. This is hard work. I've had to fold this twice to get it on the right side. And if you look closely, there's a stain on the fabric. So that's the back piece. Or there will be the back piece because there's a stain. Pretty sure this was a tablecloth at some point. Now it's going to be this dress. Alright, so now that we're back, this is a photo of some of the directions for the pattern. So I started by making the skirt because it seemed the most easy. And so I would go into what exactly I did to do the skirt, but because this was a year ago, so I don't fully remember. So these are the directions. This is what I did. I messed up with the skirt a little bit. For some reason, the hemlines didn't match for some reason. And then the lining isn't supposed to be attached to the skirt the way it is in my dress, but the skirt pieces just weren't lining up the way they were supposed to, so I had to go a little off script with some of the skirt stuff. But in the end, I think it turned out well. And then this is just a quick photo of the skirt before it was stitched to the dress. I think it looks pretty nice. And then here's it from the side. I'm just holding it up with my hand and probably wearing high heels underneath because I'm really short. And then finally I got to making the top. These are the top pattern instructions, and so something happened with the sleeves. So when you sew together a top, lots of times you sew the shell pieces together, then you sew the lining pieces together, and then you sew the shell and the lining pieces together and flip them inside out. Well, because of how the sleeves are and how the sleeve directions were, I made a mistake and stitched the sleeve holes together before flipping it inside out, which wasn't correct. You're supposed to stitch the sleeve holes after you flipped it inside out. So it was very confusing and frustrating, but it all worked out in the end. And then here's a photo of it with the sleeves. If you have any questions about the sleeves, so you had to gather the top of the sleeve, then you had to add elastic to the bottom of the sleeve, and then you had to attach the sleeves and stitch them to the bodice. So, and this is what I ended up with. And here's a couple photos of it. There's a heck ton of photos of it, I'm not gonna lie. Here's another one where I'm not holding the photo. Here's the back. The other 3 photos didn't show the back, but here's the back. Very cute in my opinion. And then here's a better photo of the sleeve, I think, of it just lying flat. Excuse me. So after that, I had to stitch the bodice to the skirt. And so here, I think these must be the pattern directions that go with stitching those pieces together. So the next thing is, this is the bodice and the skirt not stitched together, just laying on my bed. And then this is either them stitched together or them not stitched together. I'm not entirely sure from looking at the photo. This one, I think this is it being held together with safety pins, but I am not certain. Here's it. So I think in this photo, it's actually stitched together, but I haven't added the zipper or finished up the back. And then I'm not sure if this is it finished or not. It could be, or it could still be being held together with safety pins. We will never know, because past Jade and Jade right now do not have the same mind and memories, so I don't know what I did then. I have no idea, but I took a photo of it, so clearly it meant something. Here's it all sewn together, I would assume. I just realized I don't have any pictures of the back. It's okay, I'm gonna film myself in it again. I'm doing this voiceover first, and then I'll put it back on and film it all. So here's it all finished from my mirror, and here's a photo of me in it that my mom took. I hate being on camera, which is ironic because I do YouTube, but still. So there's that finished product. Now I'm going to move on to the outro. Oh, actually, I'm going to move on to a video of me wearing Okay guys, so that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like videos like this one, then you can check out more of my channel. I've been doing a lot of sewing stuff on my YouTube shorts, showing you some of the newest things I've made. I have a hard time filming when I sew, which is why I haven't made as many sewing videos. Other videos on my channel include fashion related videos and book related videos, so if you're into that, then you can check out more of my channel. My hair is just being annoying today, and the camera's like mirrored, so I'm like, which side of my head am I touching? So anyways, that's it for this video. Have a good day or night.